So I've been working with Taapsee for the last 5 or 6 years. So very recently we started working on a transformation for her, and for the transformation particularly she wanted to have 4-pack or a 6-pack abs. This was for a sports brand, Reebok, for which the shoot was to be done. So we had like 3 to 4 months of time, and she was very keen on sporting a good abs, like a 4-pack or a 6-pack abs, because unusually it's the men in the industry who do that. And being an actress, female actor, she was very enthusiastic about it, and she was like, let's do it. As her location changes, like the destination where she's shooting, that changes, weather changes, we keep revamping the plans. But I'll just give you a little gist on how the basic principles are. So her breakfast is always light and it's warm. For example, say moong dal chila, right? So it would not be like something which is very heavy, like a chola puri or a paratha. At the same time, it's not about not having the breakfast or skipping the breakfast, like how a lot of people do in intermittent fasting. So breakfast is there, very much there, but it's light and it's not very heavy. So that is how we go with the breakfast. Post breakfast, there's always a drink which is usually like a supplement that I give, which is for her muscle building, because as I said, we had to bring down her fat percentage, and to bring down the fat percentage is important that you build up the lean muscle mass. Because the moment you start building up your lean muscle mass in the body, automatically the fat also starts burning up. So for that, there's always, between the breakfast and lunch, a drink I always give her, which is something from the supplement line, which is like a muscle building thing. The lunch is early, so that is something that people should know, that even when she's shooting, she'll take out time and she will have her lunch early, which is like 11:30, 12, not like 2:30, 3 o'clock, and it's the biggest meal of her day. So it's very wholesome. So there will be either some non-veg like egg, chicken, fish. So any one of the 3 items would be there. There would be dal, there would be sabzi, there would be roti or rice. So any, like a complete big wholesome lunch. So this is the time when she's very hungry also, and this is the time when Ayurvedically it is said that this is the time when your digestion is the best. So at this time, if you miss eating a big meal, it's like missing the bus, because at this time if you eat something, it really gets digested well. So this is like the most important meal of her day, and it comprises of everything, right, like how we have our Indian meal. And post that, dinners. Now dinners is not in the night, her dinners is in the late evening. So it's not like how typically it happens 8 p.m, 9 p.m, that's not her dinner. Her dinner is like 5:36, around sunset. So this is the time when again she's most of the time on the sets. So we do something which is easy for her to eat, like say a dosa or a sandwich or a egg chila, something like that, which is very easy for her to eat. At the same time, it's filling and it's wholesome. So that is her dinner. And after that, the usual time when the rest of the janta, the rest of the public has dinner, like 8 p.m, 9 p.m, that is the time when, she's at home and she's come back from work. And that is the time when I would give her like a soup, like say a chicken clear soup, or just a egg drop soup, or just a vegetable soup. Again, depending on the season, like right now in the monsoon, I would rather give her a drumstick soup. See, a ground rule is basically about just following a good lifestyle. I mean, there is no diet that can completely transform you, right? It's a lifestyle. So when I say that she would come back from work in the night and she would have a soup, by default it has to be understood that she then sleeps after an hour or so, right? So that is a lifestyle. If I tell you that have soup in the night, like have an early dinner around sunset, and then if you're hungry you can go for a soup, but after that you go out in the night, out with friends or for work or for anything, then obviously you're going to feel hungry again, right? Because you're awake, you have not slept, you have not hit the bed. and then you would say that, oh, it's difficult, I mean, they do it because they have willpower, we don't have willpower, right? So it's understandable, but at the same time, what people need to understand that it's a lifestyle. Eating right and you take care of your lifestyle, you're exercising right, and you're taking care of your emotional levels, your stress levels, everything is very, very holistic. So if you're going for a very holistic transformation, trust me, anybody and everybody can transform the way they look and the way they feel, just like Taapsee.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.